You might have heard about clinical trials before. However, do you really know about some of the risks and benefits associated with them? Clinical trials are research studies performed on human participants. These studies are found all over the world in many universities, research hospitals, cancer centers, and private research organizations. Clinical trials consist of 4 phases, with the first 3 phases acting as the foundation for the development and possible implementation of a new treatment such as drugs, vaccines, and many others. We are going to follow our good friend Maggie as she examines her options about clinical trials. She starts by approaching her family doctor and begins looking for certain studies for her condition. Once a trial is found, Maggie and her doctor talk about the benefits of participating. These include being the first to benefit from new treatments, having an active role in your own health care, medical care is provided by researchers and your health is monitored more often, being a part of the development of new treatments for millions of people, advancing science and health care, and earning money in phase 1 trials. Afterwards, Maggie and her doctor look at the risks associated with clinical trials. These include no guarantee of personal benefit, potential risk for serious side effects, having to stop current beneficial medications, not being eligible for certain future trials, being a part of the control or placebo group, and making changes in your lifestyle. With this in mind, researchers must also have some form of protection for their participants to ensure their safety during clinical trials. In order to avoid the exploitation of participants, there are several guidelines in place which include the Nuremberg Code, the Declaration of Helsinki, and several international documents. Also, there is a unified framework of 7 guidelines which is meant to be universal. The 7 guidelines include value, the research must be valuable, likely leading to improvements in health or well-being. Scientific validity, methods must be valid and appropriate, and the research must have a clear and accepted design. Fair subject selection, must use the criteria for inclusion and exclusion to avoid putting people at risk. Favorable risk-to-benefit ratio, the potential risks should be minimized, the benefits should be enhanced. Independent review, these are companies that are not a part of the research that provide social accountability and make sure to safeguard participants' rights, safety, and well-being. These include the IRB and the REB. Informed consent, this is needed to ensure participants control whether they enroll in a trial. Informed consent is ongoing throughout the experiment and you can leave at any moment. And respect for potential and enrolled subjects, it includes keeping participants' information private, allowing subjects to change their mind, informing participants of new information, monitoring the participants' well-being and recognizing subjects' contributions. With all this said, clinical trials are risky, but with many benefits and proper protection provided to participants, they are very important for improving healthcare and moving science forward.